Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. That was for you, twin. But yes, before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give your girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at Lifewithsymone, and don't forget to follow my business page at Brishari. Y'all, also one last thing before we get started in this video. Y'all already know I'm throwing another event because I want to spend time with y'all. I want to meet y'all. I want to thank y'all for, you know, being a part of this journey with me. So yeah, I'm throwing another event July 27th. The theme is denim and diamonds. Y'all, the ticket's gonna go on sale this, should I do Sunday or Monday? I don't know. Should I do Sunday or Monday? It's a lot of tickets, so don't even worry about it. It's a way bigger venue than last time. But yeah, tickets are gonna go on sale either this upcoming Sunday or this Monday. Follow me on Instagram, you'll see. But yeah, let's get into it. So y'all, this story, I don't know what I titled it, but it's about the time this she had me fucked up. I'm just kidding. She didn't really have me fucked up. Somebody had her fucked up. Anyway, let's get into it. So around this time, y'all remember the girl that I named Brittany in my story time when I was like, where's my man or something like that? And she was like my cousin or whatever. It's like a family friend, long-term cousin thing. Yeah. So around this time when we was older, which is so crazy because after all the shit, literally, never mind, but literally after all the shit that we went through, I don't understand why I gave this girl chance after chance after chance. I literally gave her so many chances. Yeah, so around this time, me and her was hanging out a lot, and I always knew her friends. She always had a lot of friends, a lot of different friends and stuff like that, so I always met a lot of different people through her or whatever. So around this time, she was hanging out with this one girl. We just gonna name her Vanilla. Not her name, obviously. She ain't a fucking flavor, but anyway, but she probably is a flavor to somebody. Anyway, I don't know. Not like that, because I don't want y'all to, yeah. Anyway, so we just gonna name her Vanilla. So she was hanging out with her and she was hanging out with these other girls too, but they don't matter for this story time, so I ain't gonna name them. So one day, Vanilla, like I said, we hanging out, we always together because I'm with Brittany a lot and stuff like that. One day Vanilla ended up hitting me up and she was like, hey Symone, what you doing tomorrow? So I'm like, nothing, I ain't got nothing planned. Like, what's up? I'm thinking like, oh, we finna be sliding around, because that's the majority of what we'll be doing is sliding around in traffic and yeah, just pulling up on people. Literally, that's what else is there to do when you're young. So anyway, by this time, I'm very much 18 years old. So she was like, nah, I'm trying to make some money. I got a money play going on. She was all like, I'll give you a cut of the money or whatever. I just need you to be the ride. She's like, because her car was messed up or something like that. I think her car ended up breaking down, something like that. Because she did at one point have a car. So she was like, she need a ride. She was like, if I could drive her around and pick up the people and take them to where they need to go. So I'm thinking like, okay, bitch, trying to have me be an access van for the day. But she like, yeah, if you could do that, I'll give you a cut of the money. She's like, and I'll give you gas or whatever like that. And stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, cool, like that works for me, because y'all, I had shit else to do and it was all like, it works for me. So anyway, she ended up telling me like, okay, well around this time, come pick me up tomorrow, we could do this. She was gonna ask Brittany, but Brittany wasn't available, or Brittany was acting weird. I don't know. One thing about Brittany is she wanted to be the only friend that has some type of motion. So when her friends had motion and shit like that, she would kind of be weird about it. Like she wouldn't really like help them out. So I think that's probably why she didn't take her. I don't know. So anyway, she ended up telling me what time. So the next day I ended up going to go pick her up. I pull up to her house. Vanilla, beep beep, come outside, ho. She walk outside and she was like, all right, first person we gonna pick up, he is at school. So I'm like, okay, where his school at? I'm thinking like, you know, we gonna go somewhere a little bit. I'm thinking like, okay, we're gonna go somewhere not too far, because at this point I picked her up in Compton. So she was like, his school's at UCLA. UCLA. Now, y'all go ahead and do the map quest. If you're not from LA, do the map quest. UCLA from Compton, I mean, it's not far, but it's far. Especially when you're going at a certain time and it's traffic, it is far. So I'm like, girl, you could have told me this, because you could have met me on a bus halfway there. I'm just kidding. But I'm like, dang, all right, mind you, when I just started, because I had just started driving at 18. Like, literally, I taught myself how to drive. I had bought a car. But I didn't drive certain places, and I didn't like to drive the freeway. So she was like, okay, well, I could drive over there if you want me to, because she's like, I've been driving for a long time. She was 18 too, but she's like, yeah, I've been driving for a long time or whatever. I could drive over there. She's like, once we get over there, you know, you drive, because she's like, it's your car, and I don't have license and all this other stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool, that works for me, because y'all, like I said, I did not really fuck with the freeways like that. I'd be scared, because I'm one of them people that's gonna have my blinker on for fucking 10 exits and be like, you know what, it's fine, I'll just wait till the freeway end. So anyway, so she ended up driving us to UCLA. By the time we got like off the freeway, we switched seats or whatever, and I drove up to like by the school and stuff, because she was like, you know, they be having police and shit like that. So we get over there and I'm like, okay, where he at? Because at this time it's literally people going to and from classes, and we just driving around, and y'all, I had a bucket, and I'm not trying to be, this is a good area, you know, UCLA is in a nice area, so I ain't got time for them to be like, hold on, who the fuck is you? I'm just kidding. But that's what I assumed it would happen, because y'all, I ain't really be over here in this area. So anyway, so she was like, okay, she hit him up, she called him. She was like, okay, where you at? Where you at? So he told us how to get to this one building area that he was at. So we ended up driving over there. Because where we was at, he was like, that's kind of far for me to walk to. Because she was like, just walk up over here. He like, that's far. You got to come way on this side of the building. So we go way over there to where he was at. And he walk up to the car, y'all. He had on some sweatpants and a t-shirt, bag up over his shoulder, and a basketball in his hand. He like, oh, what's up? What's up? Okay, yeah. Oh, you Vanilla? Yeah, okay, Vanilla. Nice to meet you. Who is that? So she was like, oh, that's my friend Symone. So he like, okay, nice to meet you, Symone. Hey, I'm like, what's up, boo? So then he just talking to her. He like, yeah, okay, like, I'm ready to get to this money, though. I'm ready to get to it. He's like, you know what? So she was like, okay, well, get in the car so we get to it. Because he literally having a full conversation outside the car with her. And it's like, Nick, get your ass in the car so you could get to this money. At first, I don't know what they're doing. Eventually I'm gonna find out, which I'm gonna tell y'all. So anyway, so he was like, okay, well, actually, can y'all take me by my dorm? He was like, because I want to change my clothes. He was like, and then plus my roommate actually wants to get onto it too. So she was like, well, why you didn't tell me that? He was like, I'm putting money in your pocket, like, you know, my roommate, he down, he ready to do it. So she was like, all right, cool, like, that works for me, he could come too. So he was like, can I get in the car? She like, boy, get your ass in the car. So he ended up getting in the car. We drove him to his dorm. So we sit in the car. He like, y'all gotta get out too. He was like, because he want to meet you. He's like, my roommate is kind of paranoid, so if he don't really know you, and I'm just going based off of what I said, because mind you, he met Vanilla off of Instagram. So he already told me, like, you a fake page, you too good to be true, you cute, you don't look like a real person, ain't no way this cute girl putting this on, you know. So he don't really even think you a real person, so you got to come out, because he not gonna believe that you really you. He ain't gonna come to the car. So she like, Symone, come with me. I'm like, all right, come on. So we get out the car, we go inside of his dorm, y'all. He like, all right, well, he ain't in here, but he about to be on his way, but I'm gonna take me a quick shower real quick, right? So he go take him a shower. We sitting there. This nigga come back, he get dressed. This nigga come back, he's dressed like he finna go to some type of club or something like that. Y'all, he had his shades on. He wear his stunner shades at night. It ain't nighttime, but yeah, he had his shades on. Nice little shirt with a little collar on it. And he had his jeans on. He looking right. He like, all right, y'all ready? So she like, where your roommate at? He was like, man, that nigga is so paranoid, scared. He not even finna come. He said he gonna see after I do it, and then he'll do it. So she like, I'm not about to be driving way back over here all the time. Like, you about to be wasting my gas and shit like that. He was like, man, you ain't even driving. Because mind you, I'm driving. He like, man, you ain't even driving. She was like, I don't care. I'm putting gas. You think she's just doing this for fun? I'm putting gas in her car. So he was like, yeah, but come on, let's just go. Let's get to the money. Let's get to the money. So she like, all right. She was like, do you even have a roommate, or you was lying? He like, I have a roommate. Y'all, I feel like he just wanted to change his clothes and shower, and instead of just saying that, he made up this roommate story. Clearly he had a roommate, but he probably was never gonna do this shit. So anyway, we ended up driving to the first place. We drove to a PLS. So I'm like, okay, girl, what? She started breaking it down to him again, because she was like, okay, this is what you gonna do. Y'all, it's basically same shit, you know, whatever. So she like, here, I'm gonna write this check, and you gonna go in and cash it and bring the money out. Give me the money. I'm gonna give you what you owe, and I'm gonna get Symone her cut, right? So he like, all right, cool. She wrote him the check. I don't remember how much it was for, a crazy large amount, obviously. But yeah, she wrote him the check, and she gave it to him. She was like, all right, go up in there. So he like, how I look, got the glasses, how I look. So he like, I look good. I'm like, I guess. He's like, yeah, I gotta go in there stunning, looking like a businessman. So she like, you doing too fucking much. Like, you just go in there and get the money. Like, why is you doing the most? So he like, I gotta play my part. If I don't go in there playing my part, they ain't gonna believe I'm cashing this. So I'm just laughing or whatever. He like, yeah, I gotta play my part. Like, that's why, see, me and you could be business partners. We could work together. We could get money together. So she like, we're not about to be no business partners. He like, I go to a school, I could put so many people on. He's like, you know how many people be looking for money? Like, come on now, ain't nobody got no financial aid right now. He's like, everybody looking for some money. Like, come on, like, I could put you on. We could be partners. So she like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like, you could bring people my way. So he's like, yeah, we could split this shit 50-50, our cut, you know, we could probably lower their cut, because that's already a big cut anyway, what you giving me, and da-da-da-da. She like, boy, it's not supposed to be 50-50 partners. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? So he like, don't play with me, because I might steal your hustle, steal your business or whatever. So she was like, boy, like, stop playing with me before I before I don't even do this shit with you. But he laughing and he like, I'm just kidding. He's like, but for real, we could be partners and I could give me a cut. She's like, okay, I'll think about it. Like, go in there. Like, you talking too much, just go in there. So he ended up leaving out the car and going in there. So we talking and I'm just like, okay, girl, like I'm asking her more about it. She breaking it down to me, which I'm not about to break it down to y'all. If you know, you know, clearly, yeah. Which is crazy because I got another story time. But anyway, so anyways, she breaking it down to me or whatever like that. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. So then she, out of nowhere, she just starts staring off into space. And I'm just sitting there like, when is he gonna come out? Clearly he in there for a while, but it's a lot of people in there because clearly a lot of people got paid. They trying to cash checks. So next thing you know, she was just like, Symone, do you got a man? So I'm like, no, because at this time I didn't have a man. I was very single because y'all, me and Joe had broke up. Which, did I ever tell y'all when we like really had broke up that time? Because yeah, I don't think I did. Anyway, so yeah, so I was like, no, I don't have a man. So she's like, oh, what happened to you and oh boy? And I just broke down the whole little story to her because it was really a long ass story, but I summed it up. So she was like, dang, that's crazy as fuck. She was like, girl, well, you know me and my man. I was like, yeah, y'all so cute, because you know she be posting pictures with him and stuff, but she had deleted all these pictures of him off her page because the whole little thing, she hitting up people trying to get them to get money, and she didn't want dudes to think like she was on some like setup type stuff. So I don't know, so she like, that's why she deleted the pictures. But she was like, but honestly, even me deleting it because of that, she's like, we not really good. So I'm like, what happened? Oh my god. Like, what's going on? Like, you know, not on no fake shit, but really like, what's going on, girl? So she like, girl, so I don't know if you noticed or not, I don't know if anybody told you this, but no, nobody couldn't have told you because Brittany know, but I don't think she told you, but she probably did. She was like, but Symone, I'm pregnant. So I was like, Vanilla, you got a little ice in there? You pregnant? So she like, girl, yes, I'm pregnant. So I'm like, oh, well, that's good. Like, you know, congratulations. Because y'all, back then I was really pro teen pregnancy because I wanted to be a 16 and pregnant mama on Teen Mom. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, I'm like, oh my god, that's so good. She's like, I know, right? She was like, but my man, he don't think it's good. Like, he having an issue with it. So I'm like, why do he have an issue with it? She's like, exactly. Like, he know what we was doing. We'll always talk about babies and shit like that, baby names, da da da. And I'm like, girl, yeah, I used to see you on Facebook say little shit. She's like, yeah, but now that I'm actually pregnant, he have a problem with, like, he's mad. So I'm like, why is he mad though? Like, what's the problem? So she was like, because mind you, she was 18, but this her senior year. She was in her senior year in high school. I'm in college at this point. So she like, this our last year in high school. She was like, and he feel like I'm trying to fuck up shit that we got going on, like our plans. So I'm like, how can a baby mess up your plans? You know, when you young, you know, when you young, you just think like, what the hell? A baby mess up a baby? It's not gonna mess up your plans. What the hell is he talking about? You shouldn't be having this conversation with somebody else that's young. So anyway, so she like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was like, because he got accepted in the college, so he was going to college out of state. I forgot where he was going, but she was like, he going to college out of state. And she was like, and we already figured it out. Like, he was going to be there, like, the first few months. I would come visit and stuff like that. And she was like, and then eventually I was going to transfer my job and then go work out there, and we was going to get an apartment or whatever. So she was like, so he's saying, like, that's not going to be possible with a baby because who's going to watch the baby? She was like, but I'm not planning on going to school. She was like, so when he's not in school, I could work, or when he's in school, you know, so we could have time with the baby. So I'm like, oh, when she broke it down like that, I'm like, oh, now I see what he's saying. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, how you see what he's saying? I'm like, because like, y'all, I'm in school, so I get it, because one thing about me, I'm a last minute ass person. So it's classes. I wanted to take all morning classes and be out the door fast, but I literally waited to the last minute. So I had like one night class, and it's like, sometimes, you know, when it comes down to your schedule, you really, sometimes things just don't work in the way you want them to work in, and it's different. You know, I'm kind of explaining to her, I'm like, I guess it would be harder. I'm like, it would be harder for you to go out there, you know, with a baby, and then like you don't have the help, you know, because it's like, what if it's one time where y'all schedules is really just matching each other, and you got to be out the door when he's literally clocking off of work, and I mean leaving out of school, and y'all don't have time, you know, like, so who would help you? I'm like, because you could, your mom, you know, you have your family here that could actually help you with the baby. So I'm like, I think you should just probably stay here with the baby, and then, you know, move when y'all figure it out a little better. So she was just like, oh girl, I thought you was trying to tell me to get rid of my baby. I said, girl, I would never say no shit like that. I'm telling you to just stay here with the baby, because moving out of state with a baby with a man that's about to be in college, it's gonna be hard, like, because he's not getting paid to go to college, you know. So where y'all gonna get this money from to pay the rent? So anyway, so She was like, girl, that's not an option. No, that's not an option. So I'm like, why is that not an option? She was like, because my mama already told me after my sister had her baby, my mama told us anybody bring babies into this house, you got up until 3 months after the baby is born to get the fuck out. So I said, your mama told you that? She was like, yeah, girl, you know, like people don't be playing like, don't nobody want no babies in their house. I said, girl, I can't relate though, because y'all, probably because how my family is, like, I could literally go live with my mom or my grandma right now until I'm 100 years old, rent free. So that's different, you know, different strokes for different folks. I guess people is different, whatever. But I'm just thinking like, damn, your mama would kick you out when you need her? That's crazy. But some people is like that. So she like, yeah, my mama would kick me out or whatever. So I'm like, dang, that's fucked up. And she was just like, yeah, so I really would have no choice but to go move there. And I'm like, but what about getting an apartment here? You know, because it's not making no sense. She was like, yeah, his family, like, I know I could probably go live over there. She's like, but I don't want to live there with him not being there. And I'm like, I get it. But I'm like, what about getting an apartment out here, you know, so that you still have your friends and family to help you with the baby? Or, you know, and then I'm bringing up scenarios. I'm like, wait, your mama kicked your sister out, right? Where she live at? Y'all could roommate together and help each other with the kids. And she was like, girl, no, I want to live with my man. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, because I understand. If I had a man, I would want to live with him too. Shit. But, I don't have a man and we didn't have money for rent neither. So I'm just like, dang, you know, we having this conversation. She's like, girl, I just don't know. Like, I just want to talk to him. Like, she's like, after like we had a conversation, I told him like, we still gonna try it out. Like, we ain't talked in like 2 days. So she's like, I really just want to talk to him, you know? So I was like, yeah, you should talk to him. Call him right now. She's like, you know what? Even better. Symone, what you doing tonight? I was like, nothing. She's like, well, not tonight, but later after this. She's like, you think you could take me by his house? So I said, girl, yes, because I'm pro-love. You're going to go and you're going to get that man and he's going to raise that baby in wherever the fuck y'all was going to. So anyway, oh boy ended up eventually coming back out because we having this full conversation and yeah, he been in there for a long time. He coming back out. He got his shades in his hand and he like walking like this. Like you could tell he's irritated. So he ended up coming to the car. He like, man, Vanilla. Mind you, he talking to her through the window. He like, man, Vanilla. So she like, get in the car. Get in the fucking car. You would think how she talked to him is how she knew this nigga. So he get in the car and she like, they talking about they can't cash the check. They can't verify the funds right now. And all this other stuff. And I'm ready to go back in there and tell them cash my fucking check. So she like, no. We just gonna go to a different location. He like, nah. I want to go back in there and cuss them out. Because they discriminating against me. Why I can't have a check this big? Because I'm black? Because I'm young? What's the, like, why I can't have a check this large? Like, come on now. They discriminating. I'm about to go back in there and ask to speak to a manager. She like, boy, close the fucking door. We going to a different location. So I'm like, what happened? Like, you know, like, did this happen often? She was like, sometimes it happens, like, you know, we just gotta go to a different location. It's fine. She's like, but you don't want to do too much because they gonna flag you in the system type shit. So he like, man, I'm just ready. I'm just ready to get in there. I'm ready to get my money and da-da-da-da. So we end up pulling up to another check. I think the next check cash in place. The story for that. So anyway, we end up pulling up there and he was like, I'm about to go inside and do it. So she was like, hold on, let me write you a smaller check because maybe that was the reason why they should be able to get you this one. So she wrote him a smaller check or whatever and she's like, here, go in there. She's like, don't be doing too fucking much. Don't do the most. He's like, I'm not. I go in there and I just, you know, I fake like I'm on the phone. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm about to cash this check because a nigga getting paid. She said, don't do all of that stupid ass. So now she cussing him the fuck out. And I can see why, because what is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? You're being so weird. Like, why would you go in there and be like, yeah, I got a lot of money I'm cashing today. It's a real one. Like, you are being weird. So she's cussing him out like, nigga, just go in there and cash a check like you normally would do. Like, don't be fucking weird. So he like, all right, I'm gonna go in there, whatever. Should I wear shades or no shades? She's like, just get the fuck out the car. So he get out the car. She's like, man, I'm mad because she was like, I was banking on that check. She was like, this is my only person for today. Because the other person she had canceled and was the other person she had canceled and was like they could do it another day. So she was like, this is my only person for today that and I really need to show him. Like, she really wanted the money so she could show her baby daddy boyfriend, not her baby daddy's boyfriend, but her baby daddy / her boyfriend, so that she could show him that she got some money, like, you know, that they could really do what they need to do and she's saving up for the baby and all this other stuff. Because she was like, I could go out there and run it up. Like, I could run it up out there before I actually get like a job. She was like, so I'm not tripping. But yeah, basically she wanted to show him like, look, I got the money, we good, you ain't gotta worry about nothing else, you know. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I feel you. Like, girl, you get into the bag, at least you doing this shit. Because what is he doing? She was like, exactly, he ain't doing shit. He just be waiting for me to come buy him food or buy him video games and buy him this. Girl, I don't know why you want him as a baby daddy, because it sounds like a son to me. But anyway, so I'm saying that though, because around that time, you know, you young, you think like, girl, what? That's what I'm supposed to do, buy my man. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we talking about that. So she was like, yeah, I just really need the money to show him. So I'm like, oh, okay, like I get it. That's probably why she frustrated. No, that's not why she was cussing that boy out. That's just literally how she talked. So anyway, yeah, we sitting there and he was taking a cool minute. She was like, Symone, can you pull around to the front so that I could see, like, you know, what's going on or whatever, just in case I need to go up in there and slap him upside his head. So I'm like, all right. So I pull around to the front. We see he next in line. So we sitting there, we kind of just watching like, okay, what's he gonna do? Because you know them check cash places be real just glass, you know, which I kind of feel like it's kind of weird because you letting anybody just stalk me from the parking lot. So anyway, so he up in there, he next, now it's his turn, and he passed the check and he kind of like turned this way, like he ain't trying to let them see his face type shit. So I'm just kind of laughing to myself because I'm thinking like, oh, he is so dumb. So she was like, I'm irritated as fuck. She was like, I really need that one to go through. She was like, but mind you, it was way less than the original check that she was trying to use. But she was like, Symone, if not, she was like, you know what, I could write you one, you could do it. And I said, no, I cannot. No, I cannot. So she was like, why? Like, you wouldn't do it? Like, you know, I give you this much, I give you more than what I gave him, and I read it for a little bit more. So I was like, nah, I can't do it. She's like, why? I'm like, because I just can't. Like, I really didn't have no valid reason. I couldn't come up with none, because I couldn't be like, girl, I ain't got my ID on me, because I literally do. But I just couldn't. Well, it's not like she was gonna take my purse and go through it and be like, you do, waha, you have it. I said, no, I just don't. I don't want to do that. Like, I just don't. She's like, girl, like, if I could do it, I would do it. Then do it. She was like, she couldn't do it for some reason. She didn't make sense. I think she said she didn't have her ID. Her reasons kept switching up though. Like, if she didn't have her ID and then it was something else. So I'm like, it kind of sound fishy. When the scammer don't want to do the scam, it's a scam. That's how you know. When the person doing it don't want to do it, you should kind of think, this ain't right. So I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. So she was just like, dang, all right, well, can you help me find somebody? I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Like, I'll help you find somebody if that's what you want to do, but I'm not about to do it. So he ended up coming out. He happy, he smiling, he coming out the door smiling, doing the most. He walked through the door and he's literally like, because we parked in the front, he like this, put his hands up like, you know, like, got the money, but it ain't in his hand. She's like, boy, get your stupid ass in the car. Like, get in the car. So he ended up getting in the car. He's like, they can't take this money back. They can't take this money back. So she like, let me see. They really let you cash this? She was like, yeah. He like, yeah. She's like, let me see. So she ended up getting the money. She counting it. She like, oh, I forgot how much it was, but it was a couple of thousands. So it's probably like 2 or 3. But anyway, so she counting it. She gave him his cut. He like, yeah, nice doing business with you. He was like, man, let's go to another one, because I really want what he was originally promised from the first check. So he's like, let's go to another one. Like, let's go to another one. So she was like, you down? You down to go? She was like, Symone, you driving? I said, yeah, because mind you, she gave me my cut. I think my cut wasn't really much. I only got like $100 because I'm not really even doing nothing. She already put gas in my car. Shit, I would have just did this for free anyway. But yeah, so she like, okay, you down? So I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Shit, that's another 100 for me. So yeah, we ended up going to a whole nother check casher place. They getting thirsty as fuck. He like, let me put on Instagram to see who could do it. He was like, I'm about to tell them they gonna get paid this much, and I'm gonna take a little off the top. She's like, do it, do it. So whole time we sitting there, he trying to find people. I'm not really trying to find people. I'm just literally on my phone, like, whatever, because I just, yeah. I mean, it's not like I don't know. You anyway, so yeah, I didn't think nothing too much of this, because I'm thinking like, oh, you know, at one point I was kind of sitting there thinking like, I wasn't too broke at that point, so I wasn't really too much thinking about it, but I was thinking about it like, maybe when I'm down on my luck, I'm gonna call Vanilla up like, girl, I'm ready to bust. I'm ready to bust one. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, we ended up pulling to the next check cashing place or whatever like that. She was like, should I write it for the big one or should I write it for a smaller one? So I said, don't test your luck. Like, just write one for a cool amount. Because she was like, yeah, because honestly, the first one she sent him, she said she never even hit for that amount before. Like, ever. So I don't know why she was being thirsty anyway. Whoever put her on, I think they told her don't go over a certain limit. She was just being thirsty. So when we pulled up to the next place, he was like, oh wait, I know somebody that want to do it. Somebody just hit him. So she was like, okay, fuck it, let's go get him. Like, let's go get that person. She like, let's go get him. Like, let's go get him then. And mind you, just so happened, like, just our luck, this nigga probably was only like 3 blocks away. So he like, yeah, my dog, he want to do it, da da da. So we go pull up over there, and he on the phone with somebody. He like, yeah, come outside, we outside right now. So next thing you know, a girl start walking outside, and she was like, okay, who is that? She gonna do it too? He's like, nah, that's the homie. That's who gonna do it. So she like, why did you say it was a boy? He was like, mind you, she getting in the car now. She like, hi. We like, hey girl. And he like, I just said it was a boy because I thought if I said it was a girl, y'all wouldn't go get her. We don't fuck with you. Like, you make it seem like we don't even know you. I don't even know your name. Like, I've never seen this boy a day in my life again. Like, we don't even know you. So why would we literally be upset about you getting a girl? Weird. But when he said that, she kind of like looked, like uncomfortable, because I could see her. I'm looking at her through the mirrors, and she looked uncomfortable as hell, because y'all in the backseat they started like cuddling shit. So this clearly like his girl. So you making it weird to your girl saying some weird ass shit like that, because now she probably think like one of us talked to you. But Vanilla was like, because I was like, we don't even know you, and Vanilla was like, girl, Vanilla was like, boy, like we get into the bag, we get into some money, like I'm not worried about none of that shit you talking about. Like I don't care if it was a girl or a boy. What the fuck? Like, you know, she just kind of cussing him out. He like, chill. He like, babe, this is what I was telling you about. Like she literally crazy as fuck, but we about to be getting money together, we about to be doing this. So she like, boy, shut the fuck up. That's what Vanilla said. He like, man, yeah, like I said, we finna be getting money, we finna be doing this. Like she like my sis for real. Literally, you just met us like an hour ago. So we ended up pulling back over to the check cashing place. She wrote the check. Y'all, I told this girl don't test her motherfucking luck. And what she do? She wrote him a check for a cool amount and wrote her a big one, right? Here's the one she wrote him, I think was, I don't know if it was the same or a little bit less than the one that he just did, but she wrote her a large amount or whatever, right? So they go up in there to go do it, and the girl, she was kind of weird. Like it was just something off about her. I kind of peep energy and peep people vibes, and I'm thinking maybe she feel uncomfortable. That's what I was thinking, like maybe she feel uncomfortable, or maybe because he made that stupid ass comment, he made that stupid ass comment making it seem like if one of us deal with him and we would be mad that he's having a girl get in the car. Like I don't know. So I'm like, maybe she feels some type of way about that, because I know I wouldn't have let that shit go. I would have been like, they saying they don't know you, whole time they be juggling your balls in their mouth. So anyway, so I'm like, all right, nothing, I'm not thinking nothing of it, right? So next thing you know, they in there for a cool minute. They end up coming out, and he like, man, come on, pull off, Symone, pull off. So I'm like, all right. I start driving fast, because somebody tell me to pull off fast, I'm gonna pull off fast. I'm gonna ask questions later, because I don't know. So I pull off kind of fast, because they did come back in kind of like rushing. So he's like, man, it didn't work. So she like, what happened? Like, get my money. Because he just kept talking. She like, get my money. So he gave her the money. He like, here, mine work, hers didn't work. So she like, what happened? Like, what they say? Like, why you have us pull off so fast? He's like, because they was talking some crazy shit. Like, they was talking about police, all that shit, like all this other shit. So I'm like, police? She like, oh hell no, that ain't never happened. Like, what the fuck? Like, they not gonna call the police, they just gonna reject the check. What happened? Y'all tell me why. Tell me why. Y'all already know. Tell me the fuck why. Because mind you, Vanilla ain't the only person doing this shit. A lot of people is. And mind you, at this point where we went, we drove far as fuck. We drove far as fuck to go get, to even go to different check cashing places. Because she was like, after that second one didn't go through, she was like, oh, I know an area. And it was literally way on Slauson. And we still got to drive this nigga back to UCLA. Yeah, but when you just in the moment, you really just don't give a fuck. Because like I said, I ain't had shit else to do. So, she knew that one would work, right? So, she like, what happened? Mind you, she ain't the only one doing this. We in the hood, shit like that. So, she like, what happened? And she was like, oh, because I tried to do it with somebody before. Mind you, this girl tried to do this shit with somebody else before and got flagged at this location. She ain't even supposed to be in this location. This bitch ain't even supposed to be at the corner at the bus stop. This bitch ain't supposed to be a foot fucking long from Subway close to this damn location. And her dumb ass had the nerve to not say shit, took that motherfucking check and walked in there with her stupid ass, her same ID, and thought, it's been like a month or two, I'm gonna be able to get past. They flagged you in the system, you dumb bitch. Mind you, what the fuck? So Vanilla, I was about to say her name. Vanilla was like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why the she just cussing her out? She like, would you not say shit? Man, bro, you got me you about to do some real shit, my whole little thing up, and I might have to mess. Where's the check at? So she was like, they kept it. She was like, oh, you probably finna get my whole little book flagged, and she just cussing him out, cussing her out. And he like, man, chill out. I still got my money. I could put you on to more people. She didn't know. So tell me how the fuck you didn't know, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. But like, tell me for real though, for real, how you didn't know. So I'm like, that's crazy. Why would you go back to somewhere you was flagged at? And she was like, because it's been a while, and a lot of people do that. A lot of people go back to the same location. So, and she was like, well, Vanilla was like, well, are they flagged at that location? Vanilla was just hot. Like, she was mad. So she was like, man, all right, well, we finna just drop you off back at her house. Like, you could go to her house, because that's where we finna drop you off at. We not taking you back to UCLA. So he like, man, y'all not taking me back? I'm like, I don't have a problem with taking him back. Because he didn't do it really like she did it. But I'm like, I don't have a problem with taking him back. So she like, nah, we got shit to do. We not taking you back. We not about to take you back. He like, nah, Vanilla, that ain't cool, Vanilla. You ain't doing that. I already got like people lined up. You taking me back. So the girl was like, oh, why are you trying to leave with them? Like, type shit. Because mind you, we in front of the girl house now. Because like I said, she ain't live that far. And it's crazy because your address on your anyway. She was like, why you trying to leave? Like, why you trying to leave with them? Like, oh, you know you could come to my house, you could stay over here, but why you trying to leave with them? Like, I thought you didn't know them like that. Like, cause now she feeling away, like, oh, why you trying to go off with these girls? So he like, man, I'm just trying to get back home. Like, she like, I could take you home, because mind you, she had a car. She like, I could take you back to the school. Like, that's not a problem. Like, why you don't want to stay up over here? You that mad? He's like, man, we trying to get to a bag. Like, we trying to just run it up today. She like, we're done for today. That's what Vanilla said. She like, we're done for today. We ain't doing shit else today. Like, I'll hit you another time, but we done. He's like, man, nah, I'm trying to really get to some money today. Mind you, he got his second cut, but it wasn't, like I said, as big as the first one. So he like, nah, we trying to run it up. So she like, man, get out of the car. Get the fuck out of the car. We not taking you back. She gonna take you back. That's it. We done for today. I'll hit you when I need you. He like, Vanilla, come on now. So I'm like, can y'all just do what y'all finna do? Because I don't want to just be sitting here like, so what did y'all finna do? Because like I said, I don't have a problem with taking him back. So it's like, if you want me to take you back, then come on. But if not, because Vanilla's not about to punk me and say like, oh, Symone, you're not taking him. Because I really don't have a problem with taking him back. Like, that's why I picked him up from, so it don't even matter. And yeah, so he was like, I'ma stay. Because the girl, she getting mad. Like, they getting into it. He getting into it. It's just a lot yelling going on. So he ended up getting out the car. He was like, Vanilla, I'ma see you. And she like, Symone, drive the fuck off. She rolled up the window. And he just still like, Vanilla, I'ma see you. So I'm just laughing. And I ended up just pulling off. Not skirting off when she told me to. I ain't like, skirt, burn, rub on the fucking. I ain't do all that. So anyway, we drive off. And she was just like, man, that just really irritated me. Like, she probably messed up because I go there. She said she go there all the time to this location, which I'm just thinking like, you don't think it's kind of weird that the same, never mind, I don't know, I don't know. So anyway, so she like, yeah, I go there all the time. She probably messed it up for me, all this other stuff. I'm gonna have to hold off for that location for a minute. I'm irritated, or I'll probably try like $100 or something small just to see. So I was like, yeah, just do something like that. She was like, yeah, dang. She was like, you think, Symone, you think maybe you should go in there and try to do a $50 one and just see? I said, no. I literally told you no the first time, so I'm not doing it. Even though I was seeing like, okay, it ain't that bad, but I still was like, yeah, nah. I don't know, I just think something weird about it. Like, why you can't go do a $50 and see? Why me? So anyway, so she ended up saying whatever. So at this point, she was like, you think you could take me by my boyfriend's house? Remember we talked about that? So I was like, yeah, I could take you by over there, right? So y'all, we ended up pulling up to go to her boyfriend's house, and we parked outside, right? And I'm like, okay, is this one? She like, yeah. So at this point, she just got comfortable in the car and started talking to me. She like, and it just breaks my heart because it's like, we've been through so much. We've been together for like 5-6 years, something like that. I don't know. But she like, we've been together for so long now, and we just talking. We having a whole conversation. I'm like, girl, yes. Like, I understand. Like, that's messed up because, girl, me and my dude, we broke up and we was together for a long time. And she like, yeah, see, and we just having a full conversation, y'all. We was talking, sitting in front of this man's house for like a good almost hour. I didn't notice it because we was sitting there talking. When you just talking to somebody, you kind of really don't pay attention, especially when you ain't got shit else to do. So when my phone started ringing, ring, y'all, I literally still had the craziest ringtones, but my phone started ringing and it was Joe, y'all, like I said. So anyway, when it was Joe, I'm like, we had our issues and shit like that, but like sometimes when he called, I'll just answer like, what, y'all, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. So anyway, when I answered the phone and I'm like, hold on, girl, this him. My man, but not my man. But yeah, I'm like, hey Joe. So he like talking to me. He asked me where I'm at, what am I doing and stuff like that. I'm like, well, I'm my homegirl, we just out, I'm with Vanilla. And he's like, oh, who's that? So I told him, and he was like, oh, okay, well, we just having a conversation. I was like, yeah, what you was doing? You was trying to come see me or something like that? He was like, nah, I was just seeing what you was doing. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, you probably busy anyway and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not busy. I'm not busy. That's when I'm starting to realize, like, hold on, we've been sitting out here for a little bit too long, girl. Go in the house and go talk to this nigga. Why is you still in the car? So anyway, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call you. But he was like, yeah, I wasn't about to pull up. He really kept making that clear, like, Symone, do not stop doing what you're doing. I was not about to come see you. I am not. I repeat, I am not coming to see you. So do not stop your plans for me. He literally made that so clear. Like, I don't want you to do that because I'm not coming. I'm not. And I'm over here still like, I'm gonna call you when I get home though. All right, because you know, like maybe we could link up or something. He like, no, like you good. I'm on this side of town. I'm gonna be on this side of town. You good? And I'm like, nah, but I understand. But yeah, when I get home, because I'm gonna call you, like probably we could go get something to eat or something like that. Oh, you gonna go to Taco Mama? Can you give me a burrito? Oh, you know what? And he just like, Symone, look, I swear I was not catching them hints. He should have been real direct because I was not catching it. So anyway, I ended up hanging up the phone. I'm like, so you gonna go in the house? Because at this point, girl, I need you to go so that now I could be like, hey, I'm at home, come pull up, even though he wasn't. So I'm like, yeah, you gonna go in the house? So she was like, in a little bit, but he not even here. So I said, well, where is he? She's like, I don't know, but he's not here though. His car's not here. Do you see his car? Do you see a Mustang? I said, I don't know what type of car your man drive. Cause girl, why the fuck, what? So at this point, I'm like, so is you gonna text him and let him know you here so you can see when he coming back? Cause what if he's not coming back? She's like, oh, he's gonna come back. When? And where is he? Cause why do you just, when I tell you she pissed me off with that one. So I'm like, okay, so call him or something. She was like, Symone, I don't know. Like, I really don't want to call because he probably not even going to answer the phone. So I'm like, girl, just call him. She called him. He didn't answer the phone. He texted her and was just like, I'm gonna hit you in a minute. I'm driving home. So she like, he just said he driving home. So she was like, so we talking. I'm like, why he couldn't answer the phone and say that? She was like, right, that's weird. So I was like, you want to call him from my phone, private? So she kind of looked at me like, why do I want her man number? Girl, I do not want his number because never mind, I ain't even gonna say that. But anyway, so she ended up calling him private from my phone. Why he answer the phone? I swear, dudes used to be so stupid back in the day. Because even mine used to do that stupid shit. If I just called you, you did not answer, and now a private number is calling you, why do you not think it's me? The fuck, dumbass. So anyway, so she called, he answered the phone, but she hung up. She didn't say shit. And she was like, that's so weird. Like, why would he answer the phone, but he didn't answer when I called? So I was like, right, that is weird. She was like, what if he pulling up with somebody? Like, what if he got a girl with him? So I was like, wow, like, that's a good, you're making good, you know, you're really thinking, what if he do got a girl with him? So I'm like, that's crazy. Like, what would you do? She was like, girl, we gonna bust them motherfucking windows and flat them tires and all this other stuff. She was like, I should just go in there because his mama would let me in the house. I should just go in there and meet him in his room, huh? So I was like, you should. I'm like, do you think she'll let me in? Because I'm nosy. I want to see how this gonna play out. So I'm like, you think I could come in too? She was like, you could come in the house. Like, we should do that. Y'all, we was sitting there really talking, debating about going in, and I started to realize she was just stalling. Because if we was gonna go in this house and be sitting on this man's bed like, voila, motherfucker, then why we didn't do it already? We've been sitting here talking for a cool minute. So finally he ended up pulling up to the house. Finally, y'all, the sun is down at this time. It's dark. So he pulled up to his house. He pulled in the driveway, and I'm like, okay, you gonna go talk to him? She was like, give me a second. Like, just give me a second. I'm wait till he get in the house first. I'm trying to see who get out the car with him. So nobody get out the car with him. He go in the house, and I'm just thinking like, so now you gonna get out? Because why are we sitting here? We staking this dude's crib out. It's been like, y'all, when I tell you, it's probably been like an hour and a half, going on 2 hours at this point. We just been sitting here. So she kept, every time when I was about to be like, all right, girl, we're gonna just go, she would kind of get, excuse me, she would kind of get like emotional, and I just felt so bad for her because I'm like, damn, she going through a lot right now, you know, like, damn. So next thing you know, he in the house for a cool minute. I'm like, girl, just go. She's like, you coming to the door? I'm scared. Okay, sure. So I opened up the door to start getting out. She's like, you know what, Symone, no, I'm gonna just call him. And ask him to come outside. So I was like, okay. So then, y'all, why she called him? He answered the phone. He like, what's up? So she was just like, hey, can we talk? So he like, oh, about what? Because she had it on speaker. And I'm like, talk about the baby. That's what I'm doing. And she was like, I just want to talk to you. Like, I just want to talk face to face. Like, we ain't been able to talk. So he like, oh, well, I don't got no gas, so I can't come get you. He's like, your car is messed up, so you can't even come over here. So she was like, I'm actually outside your house. Like, I have my friend come bring me. So he gets fucking mad. Why the fuck would you come outside my house? Da, da, da. He kind of get mad. That's so weird. That's what I'm talking about. I just asked for a little bit of time and space to just think about everything that's going on. And then you sitting here and da, 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 and you would do this and you would just pop up and da, da, da. I just need time. And I'm like, like, you need the time because of the baby. So I'm like, what? So she like, I just want to talk. Like, you just come outside, or I'm gonna come to the door. He like, don't come to the door. Like, I don't want to wake my mom up. Just don't come to the door. Why did your mom sleep so early? It's probably like 7 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe she got to work a different shift that I don't know about. So why would I know about that woman's shifts anyway? So he like, yeah, don't come. She's like, well, can you come outside? He was like, let's just talk on the phone. Like, let's just talk on the phone. So she like, well, I just want to talk face to face, and I'm already out. I'm outside. He was like, well, just leave. I just need a little bit of time. Like, I just need some time. And could we just talk? I'm over here and I'm on my phone. I'm like, this dude is weird as hell. He don't want her to come. She's saying she's outside, and he keeps saying, could we just talk on the phone? So she like, well, I just feel like we could do it. She's like, I made so much money today. So he was like, you made a lot of money today. Doing what? Like, you got paid today? Like, basically from her job or whatever. Cause she worked at Jack in the Box. So he like, you got paid today? She was like, no. Like, with my shit, I told you, like, my shit that whoever the fuck put her on to. She was like, yeah, I had made some money. I made this much. She told him like X, Y, Z amount. So he like, oh, okay, so it's kind of working out for you. His whole mood changed. He like, oh, it's kind of working out for you. She like, yeah, like we hit 2 today. We almost had 3. But you know, this boy, I kind of like, I'm plugged in with him. He go to UCLA and he gonna hit me with a lot of people. So we plugged in and shit like that. So it's good. Like I'm about to be making so much money. So he was like, oh, okay, all right. She was like, yeah. So I'm not even worried about it. Like all this other stuff like that. So he like, oh, all right, well, you know what, hold on, let me put my shoes on and I'm gonna come outside. I'm gonna just come outside and we could talk, because talking over the phone, I feel like, you know, I'm really playing a game, but I'm not even paying attention too much because I'm playing a game. I'm gonna just come outside. When she mentioned that money, that nigga was coming outside. Mind you, they was on the phone for probably like a good 15, 20 before she mentioned that damn money. All of a sudden, you could come outside. So he come outside and he just looked so irritated. She was like, girl, I don't know, like, he just stressing me out. So when he gets to the car, he pulled one of them moves. You know how them girls, when they first meet a nigga, when they meet a ninja with money and they start talking about how they need $40 to pay their gas bill. I swear, this is how this man pulled a move like that. She talking. She like, yeah, I just don't think that we should get rid of the baby. Like, I really think that we should continue, you know, have our baby and stuff like that. He was just like, yeah, I don't know, like, if that's what you think we should do. Mind you, she was telling me how he was mad about it. He was just like, that's what you think we should do. He was like, it's just like, it's a lot, because like my brakes need to be done and I really needed, like, my stereo went out. She's like, oh, your stereo went out? Yeah, my speaker busted, like, I don't know. And the dude, he trying to try, like, you know, like, so I don't know. And I really do need my brakes done, and I did want tint on my car. So she was like, I could get all that done for you, like, it's not a problem. He was like, you can, like, we could go tomorrow. Y'all, this nigga basically, forget what you just said about that damn baby, my car needs some upgrades. So he like, yeah, we could go tomorrow. So she was like, yeah. He was like, so what, like, what, you was just gonna come over here and not even come in the house, not say nothing to me? And I was like sitting there like, what the fuck? And she was just like, can I spend the night? Like, if it's cool if I spend the night? He was like, yeah, you could spend the night or whatever. She's like, I think we should tell your mom tonight, like, that I'm pregnant. He was like, no, like, not tonight, but yeah, you could spend the night though, like, so we could just go get the car fixed in the morning. Like, he literally just changed the subject. He just kept changing that shit back to his car. So then she was like, all right. She was like, I'm like, you good, Vanilla? Like, do you want me to take you home? She's like, Symone, no. Like, basically, like, bitch, please. I've been trying to get in this man's house all day. You gonna ask me, do I want you to take me home? So she was like, no, I'm good. She was like, I'm gonna hit you if I need you or whatever, but I'm good. So I'm like, all right, bye. And she was like, bye. He was like, she good. Whatever. So they ended up going in the house, y'all, and I went home. I'm like, this is getting crazy. Mind you, she told me to don't tell Brittany. She's like, do you not tell Brittany that we were sitting outside his house and like all this other shit? Mind you, Brittany already knew she was pregnant, but she like, you not tell her about this. Y'all, she told me not to tell Brittany. The next day, Brittany called me like, girl, I would have drove off. I would have not been sitting outside with Vanilla. Why would you tell me? You told me not to tell her. I guess so she could tell her. I don't know. She told me not to tell her, and Brittany ended up calling me with the whole tea, talking about some, yeah, girl, I would have drove off, and she's so freaking dumb, and he just be using her, and he really don't even want to be with her like that no more. That nigga's fucking weird. And then Brittany was literally just talking shit. So I'm like, maybe that's why she didn't want Brittany to be taking her, because she was gonna judge her type shit. She was like, yeah, and he's fucking stupid and she's dumb and he be doing this and he just gonna run through all that money, Symone, all that money, and you better make sure you get your money up front, because that's how she gonna do you. First she gonna be plugging you in, giving you your cut. The next thing you know, it's gonna be, oh, I don't got your cut no more. Oh, can I pay you later? She was like, girl, trust me, watch. They both stupid. She was just talking so much shit, but it was just crazy to me because I'm happy that, I just want to say I'm happy she broke the shackles of that eventually. But yeah, that's it for this story time, y'all. How me and I don't know what the I titled this, but yeah, my day was kind of wasted. But anyway, that's it for this story time. I had to just tell y'all something because I feel like the mail lady ain't been able to deliver it. I'm just kidding. I literally just posted. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I'll see you on my next one. Don't forget to be on the lookout for the Denim and Diamonds event. Can't wait to see you guys. Y'all already know, food, drinks, music, vibes. It's just gonna be a time. We're gonna have fun because y'all already know that's what we do. Have fun. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.